6-6. Find the rule for the pattern represented below. Okay, so we've got two pieces of information here. One is figure 1, and it looks like figure 1 has, let's see, 10 plus 1 has 11 tiles in it. And then we've got this graph, and there's one point on the graph, and it looks like that point is where x is 3, y is 7. So given that we just have those two pieces of information, it might be smart for us to try to put together a table. So if we can put together a table, then we may be able to figure out what is the increase in y values, and that would give us what our slope is. And then if we can figure out what figure 0 is, that would tell us what b is. And so then we would be able to put together the rule for the pattern that fits these two pieces of information. Okay, so let's try that. Let's go ahead and make a table. So I'll just draw a simple table here. And we have x values and y values. And we're hoping that we can figure out what figure 0 is, but we don't know what that is right now. But we do know what figure 1 is. Figure 1 is 11, because we see 11 squares there. And we don't know what figure 2 is, but we do know what figure 3 is, because over on this graph where the x value is 3, it looks like the y value is 7. So we can fill that in our table. Okay, so if we assume that, so the difference here between 11 and 7, it looks like it's going down by 4. So as x increases, it goes down. So that's interesting because we know that the rule is going to have a negative slope. Okay, but we need to find out what is the change between when you increase x by 1. So if we divide negative 4 by 2, we can say that from 1 to 2, the y value goes down by negative 2. And from this value to this value, it goes down by negative 2 also. So negative 2 and negative 2 add up to the whole difference, which is negative 4. So 11 minus 2 is 9, and 9 minus 7, or 9 minus 2 equals 7. And so that seems to work out. It seems like the change in the y values is going to be negative 2 every time. And so we can work backwards to find figure 0, because if we're going down by 1 in x, that means we're going up by 2 in the y's. So that would be 13. So 13 minus 2 is 11. 11 minus 2 is 9. 9 minus 2 is 7. So that works out. So now we have what figure 0 is right here. And we know what the change is in the y values. So that's going to be our slope. So remember, the change in y values is our slope. That goes here where the m goes. And figure 0 goes where b is. So we can write the equation for this line, mx plus b, as y is equal to the slope, or m, is negative 2, times x, plus b, which is the y-intercept, or figure 0. So it's plus 13. So there's our rule that fits both of these pieces of information.